Hello, I am Dr. Vidya Chelerkar, glaucoma specialist from HV Desai Eye Hospital, Pune. Today I will be talking to you about glaucoma. It is the second leading cause of blindness, first being cataract. To tell you about glaucoma, in general everybody is aware of cataract. Once the patient or the person reaches the age of 50 or so, the patients develop cataract, and it is well known that once cataract is operated, vision will be regained. But in glaucoma, it is not so. Glaucoma is a disease in which the pressure within the eye rises. It can cause damage to the nerve of the eye, and this will lead to loss of vision, loss of peripheral vision. That means the vision starts to come down from the sides. In the initial stages or early stages, there are no symptoms. Some kinds of glaucoma may have pain or redness or even headache, but most of the patients do not have any symptoms when there is glaucoma. There are two or three important types of glaucoma. The major two types are known as the open angle glaucoma and the closed angle glaucoma. There is a fluid which is present in the eye that has to supply all parts of the eye, and it goes out of the eye through a peripheral area. So that is known as the angle of the eye. So when that angle is completely open, it is known as the open angle glaucoma. In some patients, the angle becomes narrow, that means it becomes closed as it progresses, and it is known as the narrow angle glaucoma. In both these conditions, the pressure within the eye rises and causes damage to the nerve and the visual field. There are also some glaucomas which are known as secondary glaucomas. That means due to some other cause, there can be injury to the eye, these glaucomas can happen after surgery, some complicated surgeries, or sometimes children also develop glaucoma, which is known as congenital glaucoma. Even the newborn children can be having glaucoma. So these are the major types of glaucoma. So there are certain risk factors for glaucoma. People above the age of 40 are more prone to develop glaucoma. People with high plus or minus numbers, people who have a family member affected by glaucoma, sometimes after any injury to the eye or even some surgery to the eye, and people who have used steroids for some allergic condition in the eye or anywhere in the body. So these are the people who develop glaucoma more often. Glaucoma, as I said, is asymptomatic. That means there are no symptoms which the patients can have, but glaucoma can be detected by regular eye examination. So there are various tests that we perform. We measure the pressure within the eye. We do the optic nerve examination, which is known as fundus evaluation. The visual field examination, which is known as perimetry. A scan of the eye, which is known as OCT. So these are the few tests that are important for diagnosis of glaucoma. Another test which is equally important is gonioscopy, to know whether it is an open angle or a closed angle glaucoma. So once a diagnosis of glaucoma is made, there are several types of treatments available for glaucoma. Most often we start the patient with eye drops. There are several eye drops available for glaucoma. According to your stage of the disease, the doctor would prescribe them, but it is important to use the drops very regularly as instructed by the doctor. Sometimes it may be once a day, sometimes 2 times or even 3 times a day, but most of the time these eye drops have to be used for a very long time, and in very severe cases, lifelong treatment with the eye drops is important. There can be sometimes irritation or redness or some side effects because of the drops, but you can consult your doctor when such a case is there, and we can try to give you a different drop. Also, it is important to come for a regular follow-up. That means every 2 or 3 months you should be seeing the doctor. We evaluate your eye pressure, whether it has come down. We see whether your nerve and the visual fields are stable. So this follow-up is also very important to preserve vision because of glaucoma. There are certain lasers which are also done in some patients for the treatment of glaucoma. When the pressure or the glaucoma is not controlled with the eye drops, we have surgeries. There are many types of surgeries available for glaucoma, and even after surgery, it is important to have a regular follow-up. That means after surgery, it is not that your glaucoma is completely cured. You should visit the doctor again every 2 to 3 months as per the doctor's advice. And lastly, I would also want to tell you about congenital glaucoma. That means glaucoma seen in the newborn children or very young children before the age of 1 year. these children will have very large eyes, watering, they may not be able to see the light. So don't neglect this condition in the newborn children. Visit your ophthalmologist or the eye doctor as early as possible, because these children may need surgery to control glaucoma. So once again, on the occasion of the World Glaucoma Week coming up from March 8th to 14th of 2026, I request all of you to understand about glaucoma and get your eyes checked and preserve your vision, because world is beautiful. Save your sight. Thank you.